Hi, welcome back. In the last video, I told you we will go into the advanced wealth building strategies beyond the traps. Now that you have the foundation laid with the trap avoidance formula, let's explore some advanced strategies that build on this framework to accelerate wealth creation and safeguard your financial future. One of the most powerful concepts in wealth building is the principle of leverage, not just financial leverage, but also leverage of time, knowledge, and relationships. Financial leverage, when used wisely, can multiply your returns. For example, using mortgage debt to acquire rental properties allows you to control assets worth far more than your initial capital. But leverage is a double-edged sword. Without discipline and risk management, it can magnify losses and push you back into debt dependency. Time leverage is another critical factor. The power of compound interest means the earlier and more consistently you invest, the more your money grows exponentially. This is why starting early, even with modest amounts, is vital. Consider this: investing $5,000 annually at an 8% return starting at age 25 grows to nearly $1 million by age 65. Waiting until 35 to start means you need to invest about $12,000 annually to reach the same sum. Time is your ally or your enemy, depending on when you start. Knowledge leverage involves continuous learning and applying what you learn. Financial education isn't a one-and-done event. Markets evolve, tax laws change, and new investment vehicles emerge. High net worth individuals often work with advisors, but also invest time in understanding their investments deeply. This prevents costly mistakes and helps identify opportunities others miss. Relationship leverage is equally important. Your network can provide deal flow, mentorship, partnerships, and access to capital. For example, many successful real estate investors grow their portfolios by partnering with others who bring complementary skills or funds. Cultivating relationships with accountants, attorneys, and financial advisors who understand your goals creates a support system that safeguards and enhances your wealth. Here are some real-world case studies of trap avoidance in action. Let me share a few real-world examples of clients who applied the trap avoidance formula successfully and transformed their financial lives. Case study 1. Sarah, a mid-level manager earning $90,000 annually, was caught in lifestyle inflation. Each raise was immediately absorbed by new expenses, designer clothes, dining out, and vacations. After working with me, she committed to saving 40% of each raise and redirecting that money into a diversified portfolio of dividend stocks and rental property down payments. Within 5 years, Sarah had built a passive income stream covering 60% of her living expenses. Psychological transformation came as she shifted her identity from a consumer to an investor, drastically reducing impulse spending. Case study 2. Mark, a small business owner, was struggling with over $50,000 in credit card debt, used to finance operations and personal expenses. Many advisors told him to just make minimum payments and focus on growing his business. Instead, we prioritized aggressive debt repayment using the debt avalanche method. Mark cut discretionary spending, consolidated high-interest debts, and negotiated with creditors. Within 18 months, he was debt-free, built an emergency fund, and reinvested profits into expanding his business. His stress levels dropped, and his business profits increased because he wasn't burdened by debt payments. Case study 3. Lisa, an IT professional, believed her 9-to-5 job was her only financial security. She had minimal savings and no passive income. We developed a plan to build multiple income streams. She started a blog, monetized through affiliate marketing, invested in a small rental property, and contributed to a low-cost index fund. Over 3 years, Lisa's passive income grew to $2,500 per month, providing a cushion that gave her confidence to negotiate better job terms and even consider entrepreneurship. These examples highlight that escaping the traps is not theoretical. It requires personalized plans, commitment, and sometimes tough choices. But the payoff is transformational. Now let's talk about the psychology of money, how mindset shapes financial outcomes. Understanding the psychology behind your money habits is crucial for sustained success. Behavioral economics shows that humans are predictably irrational, especially with money. One common bias is present bias, the tendency to overvalue immediate rewards and undervalue future benefits. This explains why it's so hard to save consistently or resist lifestyle inflation. The gratification from buying a new gadget today outweighs the abstract benefit of a larger retirement fund decades away. Another is loss aversion. The pain of losing money feels twice as strong as the joy of gaining the same amount. This leads to overly conservative investing or reluctance to take calculated risks that are necessary for growth. Social proof also heavily influences spending. We mimic the financial behaviors of our peers, sometimes beyond our means, to fit in or signal status. This is why lifestyle inflation is so pervasive. The good news is that by becoming aware of these biases, you can implement strategies to counteract them. Automation is powerful. Automatically diverting a percentage of income to savings before you see it reduces temptation. Setting clear, emotionally meaningful goals helps align daily decisions with long-term objectives. Regular reflection and journaling about your financial decisions can uncover subconscious patterns holding you back. Another psychological tool is reframing setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. This mindset shift fosters resilience, which is essential in the inevitable ups and downs of wealth building. Here is what you need. It's building a resilient financial ecosystem. True financial freedom comes not just from income and assets, but from building a resilient ecosystem that supports your goals through volatility and change. Diversification is a cornerstone not just across asset classes, but also geographically and across income types. For instance, if you invest solely in your local real estate market, you're exposed to regional economic downturns. Adding stocks, bonds, alternative investments, and real estate in different markets spreads risk. Insurance and estate planning are often overlooked but critical components, protecting your assets from unforeseen events. Disability, illness, lawsuits preserves wealth and peace of mind. Setting up wills, trusts, and powers of attorney ensures your wealth passes according to your wishes and minimizes tax burdens for heirs. Tax strategy is another pillar. High net worth individuals leverage tax-efficient investments, retirement accounts, and deductions to keep more of their earnings working for them. Working with knowledgeable professionals can uncover opportunities typical investors miss. Continuing education and adapting to change keep your financial ecosystem robust. For example, staying informed about emerging trends like cryptocurrency, ESG investing, or new real estate markets can provide first-mover advantages. Do you need a financial advisor? Here is the role of financial advisors and when to seek help. Navigating the complexities of wealth building and trap avoidance can be daunting. While self-education is vital, knowing when and how to seek professional help can accelerate your progress. A competent financial advisor does more than pick stocks or manage portfolios. They help you develop and stay disciplined to a comprehensive plan that addresses your unique traps and goals. They act as accountability partners, sounding boards, and sources of expertise on tax, estate, and investment strategies. However, caution is warranted. Some advisors earn commissions on products that may not align with your best interests. Always inquire about fee structures, credentials, and fiduciary responsibilities. Look for fee-only advisors who act solely in your interest. Additionally, financial coaching or behavioral finance specialists can help with the psychological aspects, breaking limiting beliefs, and building habits aligned with long-term success. Remember, the right advisor complements your knowledge and empowers you. They don't replace your responsibility. Get a long-term vision, wealth as a tool for purpose and impact. Finally, it's important to frame wealth not just as an end, but as a means to live a life of purpose and impact. Many people who escape the traps find their relationship with money evolving. It becomes less about accumulation and more about freedom. Freedom to spend time with loved ones, pursue passions, and contribute to causes they care about. Philanthropy, impact investing, and legacy planning become priorities. Wealth provides a platform to create positive change, whether through charitable giving, social entrepreneurship, or supporting communities. Developing a long-term vision that aligns financial goals with personal values increases motivation and satisfaction. It transforms money from a source of anxiety into a tool for fulfillment. Conclusion, taking the next step toward mastery. You now have a comprehensive understanding of the systemic traps that keep most people from building lasting wealth. You've learned the trap avoidance formula and advanced strategies, seen real-life examples, and explored the psychological underpinnings that influence money behavior. But the journey doesn't end here. True financial mastery is a lifelong process of learning, adapting, and growing. Start by revisiting your current financial picture with honesty. Identify which traps are most active in your life and create a prioritized action plan using the formula and strategies discussed. Commit to continuous education. Read books, attend seminars, engage with mentors. Surround yourself with a community that supports your financial goals. Remember, wealth is not about luck or privilege alone. It's about mindset, strategy, and relentless execution. I encourage you to take that leap today. Invest in yourself, seek guidance if needed, and embrace the discipline required to break free from these traps. Your financial freedom awaits, and with the right mindset and tools, it is entirely within your reach. Thank you once again for being here. I'm JM, and I'm honored to be part of your journey toward building the wealth and life you deserve.